Hey guys, Pete here with The Grateful Adventure, and today I'm going to show you how we do our weekly clean out of our chicken coop. Okay, first of all, we're going to bring the girls out, and we usually give them a little bit of something to eat here, just to get them away from the coop. Today we got some leftover oatmeal from this morning, and some other veggies. Okay guys, what we're gonna do today, we're gonna hose down the bottom, and we're gonna turn it with a pitchfork, get the poop kind of stirred in, just to keep the smell down, flies from accumulating. We're gonna clean out the water dispenser. We're also gonna fill in the food from the feeder, and also we're gonna open up the big door here. And we're just gonna put some fresh pine shavings down here on the poop, and we do the deep litter method. In a nutshell, we basically just keep piling this up until it gets a lot higher. It keeps down the smell, keeps warmth in, and see our other video about our big clean out and how we keep that. And it turns into very, very good soil. So let's get started. Great to always wear a mask. Just there's a lot of particulates in the air, and just good not to be breathing that. So we'll put that on.
Let's get going.
Okay guys, next is the feeder. These are our feeders. We have two tubes that go down, and the chickens eat out of either side of this. So this is great. Usually takes about a week for the 3 chickens to go through most of this. So to fill it, like Ben's gonna take off these caps. Go take the other one off, Ben.
Stand down on the perch.
Yeah, that's good. And as you see, it might be hard to see, but it's fairly empty down there. So we're gonna go out here, and we keep our feed in a stainless steel galvanized container, just so that raccoons and whatnot, they can't get into it. And we have our crumble food, and we just use a plastic water pitcher to scoop it up and fill it. back on. Very good. And we have a little supply box here, and we do have 4 of these caps here, just in case. We weren't sure if we're gonna have a mouse problem getting into the food, but at night we were putting these caps on just to prevent any little animal from getting in. But knock the wood, so far we've been lucky, so we've been leaving these caps off. Otherwise, yep, the chickens just come here and feed. And next we just made this little container. It has oyster shell for calcium and also some grit. And just to fill that, we always use some leftover PVC, and same kind of concept, just kind of fill that, come down. They really don't eat this too much because they free range a lot, so they're getting plenty of grit on the outside of the coop. And then again, if they need a little extra calcium, they have some oyster shell here. Okay guys, so here's our watering bucket, and what we have here is just a standard 5-gallon bucket. You have a Home Depot Ace. We have 4 nipples, and what we did is we drilled that in, and the chickens peck at the little nipple and the water comes out. We've seen other methods where we put the nipples underneath, but we thought this is sit on brick. This would just be a easier direct shot, in opposed to having the bucket hang. You know, we're just afraid that would fall. So we're coming out of winter, it's early spring, so we do have a hole in the lid here with a heating element just to make sure the water doesn't freeze. And I'm sure we'll probably have this for the next couple of weeks because it is still getting below freezing at night. So anyway, we'll take this stuff out and we'll clean out the bucket and get some fresh water. Then yep, go and empty it out. Okay, so here's actually another view inside where the nipples, they drill right through the plastic bucket. And this shows up how we clean it. Okay, so we got the bucket filled or cleaned, and what we do a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, raw apple cider vinegar. This helps with the chicken's overall health, digestion, and it boosts their immune system. So for this size container, we do about a 1/4 cup of raw apple cider vinegar. Okay guys, so normally, you know, this bucket doesn't go down too low in a week's time. I would say maybe a 1/4 of the way down, but it's great if you're going to be gone for an extended amount of time. But it's always good to have fresh water. You know, once a week is usually pretty good. I angled this, of course, so we get the 2 chickens to drink here, and I'll have Ben put away the heating element back in here.
Drop her in.
Yep, we put this on here just so the chickens don't feel like perching on here making a mess. The heating element, the cord goes up and over to a power source here. We also have a light here, so at night we can see what we're doing. And Chick-fil-A is finally out of the coop, so the nesting box. So we'll go ahead and put some shavings down for the final part. Okay, as you see, we put about an inch of shavings down, and this will keep the smell down, keep some heat in here, and that pretty much wraps up what we need to do. So I'll have Ben close up the doors. Okay guys, so we are done. So again, we just got a pitchfork and we turned the soil, added some water to kind of stir up the poop and break that down. We refilled the water jug. We checked the grit and the oyster shells, and we also filled up the feeders, the food, and also added a fresh layer of pine shavings. So all in all, this took about 10-15 minutes. You know, 10-15 minutes once a week, it really isn't bad, especially with the deep litter method. And one thing we haven't checked yet is the eggs in their nesting box, so I'll have Ben do that. And let's see what we got here.
Oh, we got 2 eggs. That's definitely a chickaletta, and that might be a spunky.
Okay, very good.
So this egg was from chickaletta, I think. Yeah, definitely chickaletta, that brown and black one. Then this one, we're pretty sure is from spunky, the white and black one. Pretty cool.
Hey guys, that wraps that up, and thanks so much for watching.